So I've been lifting weights for like 16, 17 years. Yeah, 17 years now. Starting when I was 16, I'm 33. Um, and one thing that I've noticed, like I've gone through phases, where I wanted to get big, I wanted to be real lean, I wanted to be strong, like this, that, and the other, right? And as I've gotten older, I've realized that the main thing to focus on is, well, it changes. And one thing that I can say, that whether I was focused on strength, hypertrophy, uh, explosive strength, like doing jump training or something like that, regardless of what it was, there was never a point where I loaded a bar with 135 pounds, plate on either side, and then dangled two 25-pound plates on fucking rubber bands while standing on a Bosu ball, balancing it on my back and curling while I squatted. There was never a point where that was necessary for any fucking goal. And I have not, to this day, figured out what the fuck? Like, that's, like, kind of where I'm at now. Like, I see so much gimmicky shit, like chicanery. That's how I can describe it. These are charlatans going, oh, yeah, if you really want to get jacked, no, don't do a healthy amount of, like, compound lifts interspersed with isolated lifts for the major movers while tending to your connective tissue, being sure to take 2 days out for good healthy cardio. No, never have I fucking seen, like, that's what it is. Like, that's how you get there. It's the classics are what work, right? Like, we've seen barbell back squats be a part of lifting, of, like, gaining muscle, just traditional muscle gaining, since the fucking 60s and before. Like, as somebody, I've not researched the history of bodybuilding as a sport, but I do know that bodybuilding goes back to the fucking 50s. And even then, there is a Steve Reeves, I believe. Look him up. Beautiful physique, all natural. This is back in a time, I think Steve Reeves existed before creatine. So we're talking seriously way back when. Beautiful physique. Motherfucker worked out 3 days a week. He lifted 3 days a week. And his cardio was like doing shit. Like just walking around, going places, swimming, going to the beach, like doing whatever. Other than that, he ate a well-rounded, healthy diet, emphasized rest and recovery, made sure that the workouts were, like, efficient. Very Mike Menser level. These are, like I said, I hadn't researched the history, but I do know my figures. Not once did any of them motherfuckers think, you know what I need to do? Squat. I need to do deadlifts on a tightrope. What, like, where are you squat? When I see people doing the Bosu ball squats, all I can think is, are you trying to, like, get a PR in the middle of an 8 Richter scale earthquake? What do you, I guess the real question that you ought to ask these people, because now I'm, like, kind of actually thinking about it, I need to walk up to these motherfuckers and just ask them, hey, what do you think this is doing? Like, what is this accomplishing? And everybody will be like, oh, well, it engages your core. You can just tighten your abs. You can just tighten your core and engage it. You don't need, like, can you walk and chew gum at the same time? I can't. And this is a very unstructured rant. Most of them are. I'm just pissed off about things. But I see some things, like, I'm really honing in on this Bosu ball shit. Like, I legit, I get a feeling, like, I actually think that what that was meant for was for people that have, like, people that, are obese in some capacity. So this helps, like, you know, the gut can, like, pull out it pulls you out and it gives you a pelvic tilt and stuff. I think that helps with that. It's probably for people who went through something akin to, like, a stroke, where they have asymmetrical activation, and so this teaches them to, like, activate things evenly on an imbalanced plane. And even then it would be like a body weight thing. I can only see some very niche applications of something like a Bosu ball, especially Bosu ball squats. But it's like, you ever seen these guys that they like, and you know it's for clout, but it's like, dude, can you imagine being in a gym where some motherfucker is like, they took a bench and he's like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna do upside down sit-ups while I'm benching the bench. Imagine being in one of those gyms and just like seeing that asshole walk in and knowing, oh great, he's gonna take 3 benches, a barbell, 5 45-pound weight plates, all the fucking plates in this section, and 2 fucking rubber bands, and then he's gonna get upset when you walk through his fucking camera. Like, what? Like, these people are out of their fucking minds, and they need to be illegalized as human beings. Like, no human being is illegal, but some of them should be. And it's this crowd.